for vote, but now because of this simple mistake, where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people. Right now, our commission salon don't pull the date for vote and for register. Plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, remember say registration, I mean the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd to the 4th of October 2022. Then they are number 1 give you guarantee say, but if you make mistake during this term, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help people. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the term for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Calbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter register. Do ya what possible means for register na the center where they near you house? So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You they go serve full na morning, vote, return back na your house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Inside this one big family house. Well, of course, we don't come back today with another edition. Well, we don't come back today with things them where they happen inside my salon. When me and you no go like for see, me and you no go like for yeri. I always tell you, say we there for talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. But where till they go right now inside this misdirection government, it look like say the bad and the ugly don't overcome the good. Because of that one day, today, we they bring you issues then, where maybe you don't begin get flow of them, but we had, we can't bring them to you now, so we all they come sit down and analyze about the issues there, the way and manner where they go on na Mama Salon. Well, as today, after they postpone, or the word what they say, after they adjourn the debate inside Parliament, Mama Salon. Same way so. Now so we get some big man talks them inside the SLPP, where they take them for stone one member of parliament from the APC political party. As we talk to you, the Maniale go in coma in the hospital now, under hands of doctors and nurses. Una feel say, na so we continue for the leave, or na so politics for good our country? We they can't talk about this. Now a very big talk. And don't forget, say, me and my brother always they sit down at this platform. They all say, caretaker dio, first lady, chief minister, then the thief, the criminal. We forget, say, one Bala Grand Peak, they under this government, where he either be endo, when he on Grand Peak, now Grand Peak, no, they even afraid God. Wait to make a talk that one day. Because he don't tamper with people them. We're ready for go, repent, and pray for make this country go before. Waiting, I mean, under this government, when a Julde Jallo, when a the vice caretaker, they oversee the arch business. When I saw it take them for all people them, we put them personal money, well people them, we go different way for us to get money. Mind you, not a government scholarship at the top bottom. People we pay them personal money. Say when we they gonna urge for go repent, we they gonna urge for go help pray. So this country they go, who say we want up. Julie the Jallo and other people them sit down at them corner. All them people have their money, they eat some. Refuse the people and not forgo na urge. As we talk to you, the people are still in the country. No go no side. This and plenty things them they inside the basket as we can play some of their videos there so you understand waiting with the try for talk. Me, Nabai Kablai from the north.
And me, na Sembe from the south and the east, na the country. Well, we get plenty things them as my brother don't say. We be expect for come talk to somebody inside the program, but because of the kind of situation where they right now at the country, I'm not too sure. But if we get them, you go see them, but I'm not too sure. We not go announce in name and we go keep them. If he come, then you go see them. Well, my brother don't talk about the way how they don't falsify, then double dipping, and then same way so do things them where they against the corruption law in the country. Now, they not left them to Satan no more. They don't turn them back, go to God in your own side. Well, let we not waste any time. Let we start the ball rolling and watch this video. But myself, me and me family then, I'm not too sure. Then people are the one, it's Alex that want give me fumble and bad name. But anyway, let me go and watch this video. We come back just now.
We don't know the one. We want the president here. That the president. I pay for myself, not no scholarship. Scholarship no scholarship one. But they don't deprive we. The kind of deprive profit, they say not enter the market. We nothing that they game here. That profit that it is the wall. The way we work for they lie. So why AYD if you know they put them
so lie.
They don't put God, they say no.
We don't have to more than 6 to 7 days now. So lie. Every day, so lie. Every day, so lie. People we not concerned by the program. Then they
good morning, Mr. President. Make I tell you, Mr. President, this is not a disappointment for we. Now you don't disappoint yourself because from 6 days don't begin, you not do nothing yet. When you say na vice president, if the vice president don't can do something, you don't go through. Now you say something for grab, you can't. Boy, would they ask you? You go get money, you get access for send the prayer then.
These are the voices of the 10 prayer games that have been abandoned as the Mingi.
Now go before?
Yes, continue.
You get a chance for pay for the prayer then. Then they go to other country, they spend for cool money, but forget a praying for take the people from here to Mecca. For them to go pray God for this country, for make the country development candidate, benefit candidate. Now we don't tire, we don't sit down here, we don't own money that people they earn, we don't go sit down. Now ordinary food bread number that they can't give to the people there. When they come with the bread, they molest all the respected people there for their supply them. We don't go for it under the water. Oh, this is not fine so. Under the rain, people they go to for go get bread.
Well, of course, people, as we tell you now the headlines, this now the thing way don't happen inside Mama's salon right now. Excuse me. We know say some of the issues there where we can't try for debate and for make people able to understand the right things them where they happen and the things that were not supposed to happen. So man they sit down now in corner, take the whole thing, put them inside politics. Because politics inside salon don't make someone not even afraid in God again, but it is afraid caretaker bureau, it is afraid that minister, it is afraid that honorable. But in God we make ourselves, you know, the freedom. We don't really waiting, we held our people where they pray now we different mocks them say. Just like what I say, so man go sit and corner again say there were an APC people no hard feelings. Well, because now so people don't label the country today. Whenever you talk about the bad things that where they happen, so man go sit down in corner and say this first way they talk, it come up from the opposite political party.
So even if not that, if not so it happen, waiting at the problem. I'm not sure say you for too much concern about the kind of thing in there at all.
Well, if I be with concern, because we had anybody in problem for be with concern, my brother. Right, and anybody that type of paint, if I be with concern.
By the way, like I just tell you, the person will be they actually expect. It could join. It don't actually join me, so we they introduce them to you any minute from now. But by the way, continue.
So just like waiting at the talk with people, The video where we don't play you, this now people them where them pull your personal money them pay for go out. Mind you, them people there where we show now, they don't mix Spanish scholarship where government give other people them for go out. Well, some of them people there, now Chaco is selling together in money.
Okay.
In begin.
Guest, we go and follow you mute first quick. Just mute you mic quick. Yes, go ahead.
Some of them people there, then picking them, now call water they sell and get that kind of money there for make them go out. Some of them people there, then picking them now stone them, they broke up IMAX. Forget that them money just for make them papa and them mama them go na age. When all of them money, them family don't get her. As Jude Jallo, where some of we is say innocent. It's don't know they talk, but sometimes then they tell you say that person where you feel say it quiet na us, na in the most dangerous person ever where you for free. Then people are go ahead and pay their money, not to government in one kobo. They pan them. I feel say if this person where they look after this arch business when I Jude Jallo interfere in God Almighty Allah. Now then people don't be the first priority. Because they were not to free go them go, not to government just go look there and choose them say, una can't go. Una receive the money because una know say space there for them. Una receive the money because una know say una don't already book flights for them. Everything was set. And una even give them the go and for make them cross for going at the camp where they for move go fly. The people that don't there for how many days? The first thing first, the people that begin to suffer according to the video. They say now just bread and sugar water, then they can't give them.
Empty
and
bread,
even the one day,
then they care and go for them, then they molest them.
And then they even get them to time. Takula, Jude Jallo, afraid God.
Yeah.
Takula, afraid God, Jude Jallo. People that when they go Hajj, for goodness sake. Una they load na flights, they go honeymoon. Caretaker, they go country to country, then they go enjoy. Una able create space for una self for go commit more sins them against we the citizens them. But people that will pay their money for go Hajj, for go pray for the same country. Just for make God church una act. Una where they pan yuki and dabaru they pan damage this country like how they pan damage as well. Una all them people have their money. Una eat them now your comfort zone. Una take them people their money because we know say the scholarship. Una don't choose some of una uncle them, papa them, brother them. Say una can't go because now we don't turn this now party this. Make no mistake that one day they happen. And some of them people are go pay on a cash. Una don't use some of them money. I give una uncle, they give una papa, they give una brother, they pocket money. Inside the money, them people are go pay cash. Yet still, una not make them as the first priority. Una don't take una uncle them, una party members them. People they wanna fix not them. Una for push go before. Una push them before. The one they will suffer for their money. Una take their money and they eat them. Today they look what the people and they suffer. Today they look what the people and they mourn. Look what the people and they cry. Una not even feel say all of them here. They swear they are all they affect this government for goodness sake. But some of their issues they are where you sit on a platform like this so can analyze them. You get a big fool man, you get a big fool woman, that senseless supporter. When they see the right way, if only they see the good way of what they benefit at the moment. Just like what I tell you. Party business don't make inside salon, but come on, not afraid God again, but they're afraid caretaker, they're afraid police, they're afraid other people.
For your life, would that you say some of them people are really the benefit?
And the other thing down me, brother.
But well, no, you know the watch face.
And the other thing down
But anyway, like you don't talk it's like for say people them this government actually not to them first of all in the first place pull money. We hear them say, for example, Saudi don't give plenty scholarship. The Arab world, they don't give plenty scholarship to the country. But still, not all man will get them. Then people here take their own money, then pay. But like you hear from the people them who are not concerned, now then bring come. In other words, then get for make sure say then satisfy them party picking them. So they make sure say they make let they all go. All the one the way they under government scholarship now they first go. And the one that we pay the money them, we then take the money, go through the process. They're not actually give them the chance for let them go. But not to that no more. We find out say some people even will go. Yeah, have to go perform the Hajj. Some even get problem with immigration. Where they go? Pass where the embassy they able for fet say they able for get way how they manage for let them get this particular way inside for go perform the Hajj. In other words, some of them people them they yagba for let them go say they not even put some documentation them fine because they want let them come out let them then at the first batch of the plane where they go. So you see. They rush with them, go with them, then the one they really, we get them wahala, we pay them money, they left them and say, una wait, because una your money una fen, they not get blessing for fenam. Anyway, so what thing we dey do now? I think we want for avoid that issue there, except if Bible get another thing where we want for rub more span inside this particular thing. But if not to that day, another thing happened today. Now, the House of Parliament, thing happened there today. Well, what thing happened there? We don't know. First of all, what thing we go start for do? Let we begin watch this particular video, yeah, where we notice say some people them where we don't say in a parliament, plenty people can go and go watch, but we understand say. This one, this time around, it look different. The way how people enter inside parliament. Well, not by the crowd though, because even when caretaker can go, we be don't sit there and talk say, the way caretaker be go na parliament, for go do state opening of parliament. We find out say, then supporter them we go na the house. Then na then turn the member of parliament then. When opposition member of parliament and talk one word, then they talk 10. When opposition member of parliament pini, then they alla 7. So we be see say this it not been cool. We sit down here and talk say no, not also it's supposed to happen. When you go na parliament, now for no more let you go sit down, you hear waiting the happen. Not to for let you go sit down, they argue with member of parliament. Well, let we see how it been like this morning inside the house. Now we can say parliament. Let's just watch quick one, short one, how this thing all begin. Say one member of parliament almost lost his life today.
This study. Talk to them. They can attack me opposition MPs on the PR system. As you see right now, all over the gallery full. Una all, this is Honorable Peter Yamba, una all watch what's they happen right now in the parliament. The APC MPs and they're under attack from SLPP. They can we talk them all this morning, they don't come full up the gallery, then say they attack me. So make una see some of una way they think say APC MPs they do nothing. Now we are under attack this morning because we want to come first for pass the PR for this country. So una see.
Well, now so it been like today inside parliament before even the ruling party member of parliament them been come inside for can begin talk about waiting they happen. You find out say the one them where na the supporter them. Even the debate not begin, they don't begin to a word pan the opposition member of parliament them. Well, this be make the opposition member of parliament them raise serious concern. But Bible this is not different from what we've been talking about the last time, right?
Of course. Well, Pierre, one thing if people don't want to take certain thing and way we discuss now, or certain words them way we use now serious, it don't reach a peak. This random time where I always talk say this 2022 for catch up 2023. We don't claim that Ilenana Rondo with the Rondo. It don't do for make people take some of the issues them where they bring them now serious. Because all of these things not supposed to be. Usa you get good governance. then kind are not supposed to be. Una they go on a discussion where very important for everybody. Either una gets for go dominate or una not able to dominate due to different reasons them, because una they go on debate, una vote, to be understanding. Una not start nothing it, una go out, una talks them, and can't full up them at the gallery just for can't distract the opposition members of parliament then. You know, SLPP, especially this BO SLPP, not to group where come for move this country go before, not a group where believe in dialogue, not a group where believe in peace, and not a group where ready for left power by the people. Because some of that things here, what they do, somebody will not concern, somebody will not even know the value of the particular document so that they go debate on. Somebody will not even know waiting, even the inside that documents, whether they go debate on. You go take them, you bring them. When opposition member of parliament enough for talk something very relevant to the society, that man will not even know A and Z in the open at the other. Hey,
well, I'm not sure say now Uda don't know A and Z. The main thing why they go with them, you know, say the way how this thing want for happen, so plenty people they say they not support the idea, especially for that PR system. Also, you go say proportional representation and other things them they inside this particular bill, when are the public elections bill of 2022, where actually they not support. So now they want paint them like for say, you know, say they get a system of power painting. So they want for say if they end up for use them power per strength for person, then say you see the House of Parliament been full up and all the people them been the holla because then they in favor. That is why they come with them people them a lot and full up and above the gallery, the upper and the lower gallery. When they say gallery, then put them na the stairs them inside the well of Parliament. Okay, so then full up then they pin. So anytime where any member of the opposition want for talk, then go all up at them. No. Where then they talk now, then clap for them. That's not the planned thing where they actually put in place for make it go. But the one day where they care go, then it's gone. The exact thing where they tell them for do, then begin do them early. So what thing happen? Then find out say even before the SLPP member of parliament and they come, where the APC member of parliament and don't come see them, then begin for throw word for them, because them. The alap and them. So then bits gone, because that's not to be the plan. The plan was when the debates go on, anything where we talk, una for support and clap. Anytime where they want for talk or anything where they talk, then for alap and them. So when then they film them, then they send them out. The one that you know say they like the issue of international community. So then go paint the picture as if the people them be really they in favor of waiting exactly then do. And then waiting the APC opposition member of parliament them they try for say to them now they want paint them as if now rubbish and they say and the people them not buy any of the idea. So once the APC member of parliament then pick them up, waiting and do, they raise alarm straight. Well, for let we say they raise alarm, maybe you want for say that now understatement. So waiting and do. Then decide for use one word say they're not safe and then they feel threatened by this particular action where they happen right now in parliament. So waiting and do. Then decide for blow the alarm. Let's just watch how it been like inside parliament as the opposition, leader in parliament, they raise the alarm on this particular issue. When they come back, just now.
Because these are not just visitors, Mr. Speaker. They are invited. They are invited, Mr. Speaker. And we have some of them on tape. Mr. Speaker, I was insulted. My colleagues were insulted. In this chamber, it has never happened before. In addition to threats, using invectives, Fortunately for me, a senior official was in the chamber. I invited him and informed him of what transpired, and I pointed towards the direction. A senior official. Mr. Speaker, we are not safe, we are not comfortable. Let the visitors leave us for us to continue the business of the house. We are not safe. Mr. Speaker, we don't want it to be misinterpreted to say that when we leave, you cannot continue the business of the house because we deliberately know that we are dealing with constitutional amendments. No, we want to participate. We don't want to hold the house to ransom. And we know without the quorum, the number, you will not go into second reading. Nothing will happen. We don't want to be part of that. We don't want to hold the house to ransom. We want to carry on with the business of the day, but we want to do so under a conducive and a safe environment, Mr. Speaker. As it is, we are not convenient, we are not comfortable, and we don't want to hold the house back.
Leader of the opposition found me considering the votes and proceedings. And immediately after that, you must have heard, as I'm sure the rest of the honorable members did, admonishing the visitors we have in both galleries. I'm making it abundantly clear that she, as much as a single misbehavior or misconduct on the part of any visitor, I will be left with no option but to ask for the entire galleries to be cleared, to allow the proceedings of this house to take place in the decorum they deserve. I'm saying it by way of repetition again. I am responsible for the safety of all honorable members of this house. And that duty, I'm ready to discharge at any time. If I feel unsafe, and I feel that the house is unsafe, I will take appropriate action at that moment in time. But it is their right to come to their House of Parliament and to and with that admonition, I'll wait and see what transpires. I cannot prejudge their conduct in any shape or form. But I will listen attentively and ensure that their admonition is adhered to.
Mr. Speaker, I am also shocked when, for the second time, to say when your safety, then you will take the necessary steps. Our safety, you are not taking the necessary steps, Mr. Speaker. You associated, yes,
I said I am responsible
Mr. Speaker,
for the safety
of this. I had that. Yes, I had it. But when you were concluding that part of the statement, you said when your safety is threatened, you started with that before moving forward. Then you will advise yourself accordingly. No, it cannot be generic. Myself is not generic. Myself is not. Mr. Speaker, there is nothing. People are outside who want to come in. Even a journalist who left her card has been stopped from coming in. But there have been people here since 6 a.m. in the morning. As I said to you in your chamber, since 6 a.m. People were here. Mr. Speaker, there is nothing wrong in ensuring that we are safe and satisfied with our safety. We appreciate your effort, but your words are not sufficient to convince us about our safety at this moment, considering what transpired this morning, Mr. Speaker. We are not. And as I said, I will repeat again, Mr. Speaker, we are going to deal with constitutional amendments. If we do not participate, we know what the implications are going to be. And we don't want to hold this house to ransom. We want to participate. We don't want to hold the house to ransom. We don't want to deprive this house of the number that will be required to arrive at the conclusion. We don't want to. But if we are forced to, we will be left with no alternative but to do accordingly, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, we are bounded with two instruments, the Constitution and the standing orders. I refer members to SO 79 of the standing orders. SO 79. Mr. Speaker, I will not bother to read. But it's your duty to accept members in the chamber and withdraw them when necessary. It's very clear in the standing order 79. So I urge my colleagues that with more said about their security and federal government business. Let me assure you, and lead of years, that your security, in as much as security is also by police also on the other side, and the Parliamentary, the C4C and the NGC. All of us, our security is very, very paramount. So let me assure you that you are safe, you are sound and well in the chamber. Any attempt by anybody to obstruct the city will be taken care of decisively as we did when we are taking the oath of office. Anybody on this other side, or the other side, or the other side, will be taken care of Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we are very quiet when the leader was speaking. I know there is a lot of speculations and anticipation in discussing so much vital issues in front of us. But Mr. Speaker, let me say this. We have a constitutional instrument in front of us. We know our duty and we know our responsibilities. We are required to do the needful to correct the imbalances of yesteryears. We are required to do so, but under the full force of the law. So I want my colleagues, let us participate. Let us participate. And let us serve as a testament for good governance in our democracy. I rest my case. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, we still want to reaffirm that as it is, we are not safe. We have been told that they will use the law to its fullest. I don't know what that means. But that is illegal. Yes! I don't know what it means.
I clarify that one. As any obstruction, anybody attempting to obstruct the city of a day.
But they have attempted, Mr. Leader.
We are here now. We
are not comfortable. We are in panic.
I was not here.
We are worried, Mr. Speaker.
We have a full city. Big city now. I was not here.
Yeah, Mr. Leader.
Yes, sir.
I understand your position and I respect you as always. But Mr. Speaker, we have to be in a certain condition and a frame of mind to function effectively. You don't want us to deliver haphazardly. We are here to represent the views of people. As we feel intimidated, we are not comfortable. Our temperature is not as normal. It is not. Some of us are just seeing the doctors. We are not. We are feeling intimidated, Mr. Speaker.
I'm no medical doctor.
No, one of our colleagues have just left to see the doctor. One of our colleagues just left. Our environment is not conducive to work effectively. And as the Speaker of this House, your duty is to protect your members. When your members are not okay, it should be incumbent upon you to do what is needful and ensure that they are okay. As it is, Mr. Speaker, we are not.
Hold on. Let me assure all honorable members.
We are not safe for adequate.
Let me.
Well, of course, may people now so it will look like today inside Parliament. But before we go inside the issue proper one, we just want to remind we family members them as we get 777 now YouTube where they watch the program right now. We only get 201 likes. We don't like the program. Please, we remind you now for hit the like button as una self the support. We forget more speed for the Sidoya and talk about the issues them we suppose for being tuna.
Bible, I'll only right from there, and I just want for introduce we guess we don't come inside the program. People, this not a stranger. Well, we go say now the Secretary General about the word. Now the Secretary General, now the Secretary General for the All People's Congress APC party, we now Honorable Abdul Kagbo. Well, we've been see Honorable Abdul Kagbo being post. But we want to get them from the own side. Yeah, now them been the late complaint today. Low get them from the own side. For me, say, first of all, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, we want to say, Kushe Kabo, welcome to the show.
Thank you for the opportunity where you give me for come again at your program.
Okay. We self glad to forget you as well. But we start the ball like this. We been see this morning, we have been doing short video, we send na tweets to people them. Say, hey, this na people them we don't come we they under attack. Tell me something about that particular thing. What do you be actually mean when they under attack?
Well, what thing happen that today we for debate the constitutional instruments the way they go with na parliament. Constitutional instruments, now they go with where they want change anything at the constitution. And now today we for debate them. And according to the other paper when we agenda na parliament, they be intend for let them go with and today we debate and today we approve and today we na constitutional instruments. And before we they reach na parliament, then we work at then don't go na parliament as early as 6 o'clock in the morning. So then they na parliament and they call, we say, hey, we see people and just they flood the parliament. So we see other than get dada, so young man the way rough, some man the way this. He said we see them just they flood the well of parliament. So then call we. And before we they ready, we reach na parliament, we meet all legal aid that don't fool with people left. All legal aid that don't fool. We reach na parliament around 9:30.
Okay.
We meet all legal aid that don't fool with people left. So we decide say Lord, we go na the well. So we go na the well. We leader begin for talk as he enter so. Now them begin cursing mama. From the gallery, begin use
so
all kind of
when you say we leader, now who that you refer to as so?
Now Honorable Chernoh Maju Bah.
Okay.
Cherry Coco. As he enter, now mama them begin curse. From the gallery, begin cursing mama, begin cursing people, and begin curse all we the MPs there. Begin curse we. And then threaten say, then go make sure say then kill we, then go make sure say then choke we. And even some of them threats then they didn't have video, we record them.
Okay.
One boy come away say na name Bokari. In come openly. He saying go choke, go kill, in for MPs they go for. So now we advise we say because one, none of them no go through security check, none of them nobody no search them, and some of them get bags there where they hold. We don't know what's in the inside them bags then they. So now we decide for say, hey, well, wait till we do law come up first now the well. Law we go up now we office. So we all come on at the well, we can our office. Now then we tell speakers say we cannot go in so that well if they not pull them people and they. Then people and the way don't threaten with life. Then people and the way don't cause we people them. Then.
All right. As you see, I'm honorable day inside Mutukai. They move from one place to another. Well, according to what it been tell we actually go visit one of the member of parliament, especially the one we na victim of this particular incident. Na hospital, he been there with them na hospital. So it don't come back.
Yes,
we will continue with them. Yes,
yeah, na call kind time.
Okay.
So after that. Now, speaker say, now we beg speaker will say because today we get important thing for deal with Spain and the constitution. We say we not go deal with them if parliament did the way we did so. We life them they under threat. They don't issue out various threatening remarks then to we. We say we the beg let them clear the gallery of the people the way they did it and let continue proceedings of the day. Speaker insists. He say no, he will advise the people let them not do anything. And most of them, they were SLP people low. They saying go advise them, let them not do anything, law carry on. We insist say we not go carry on, let them go. In fact, parliament means stand down for over 2 hours.
Yes.
Over 2 hours,
yes,
parliament
stand down for 1 hour, but when I go past 2 hours.
Yes. No, even before it they stand we down. Before it they stand we down. For let Parliament begin. Parliament not begin quick.
Okay.
Parliament not begin quick. Parliament begin late because by right now 10 o'clock we for begin.
All right.
But we begin almost 12 o'clock. So minutes to 12 now begin.
Okay.
Because we mean they insist on speaker say, then people and they then for come out first before ever we go.
So now the
Before
reason now
ever-
they will make the issue of call not call coincide between the leader of APC and then the speaker, because the leader been the speaker been supposed for call him, but they not call her. Well, the speaker call him twice, he no pick. Then it try for reach and back, then the back no pick. Then they expect say for send somebody, but it just unfortunate according to them, it just see the speaker and at the well, and then they according to them make a shock. But let me try for explain to themselves. But that same way the speaker, sorry.
Yeah, waiting be happen. Now that we go meet with the speaker now in office. We tell and say for let him make the sitting go on, let him pull them talks and then at the parliament, na the gallery, let him pull them there.
So why you refer to them as a talk? The Sierra Leone them?
You see what thing they do? Now they're stone member of parliament. Most of them, some man may get dread, some man they sit at 2 param.
Yeah, but
You
for
know,
let
some
person
man-
get dread and tattoo no mean saying a talk.
No, you dey. Well, we go confirm man based on waiting and do to a sitting member of parliament.
Okay.
Because then stone a sitting member of parliament. You see? So like after we discuss that, now we go meet with speaker na in office. And we'll meet with speaker na in office. We tell speaker say we tell speaker say yes. We tell speaker say well let it ensure say then people then they come on at the well. So now speaker send for the clerk. He say let them go call the clerk for him. Then call the clerk come in, the clerk go talk secret. After then come now speaker say well, he no go pull them at the well. But he go advise them, let them not do anything.
And he
Let
did,
them not
he
disturb
advised
the
them.
people. Yes, he advised them for let them not disturb the sitting and let them not do anything.
And
he
he did,
advised
then
them.
they keep quiet at that particular time.
Exactly. They've been keep quiet, waiting for waiting go happen after parliament sitting.
Okay.
And
So
immediately
after
when
that
parliament,
point, we been notice say they maintain themselves from where the speaker talk to them. And then una be move again to another thing. Where himself na the other go inside the parliament. Tell we now the instrumental one they be they talk about.
well, no, waiting them be want initially. Now that we for debate, waiting then at the Public Elections Act.
Okay.
We tell them say waiting then at the Public Elections Act, but putting the way then at the Constitution.
Okay.
And the Constitution clear, section 171, subsection 15, it say if any law they way contravene waiting day inside the Constitution, that law they na nullity, no value, they not for user. So we say we no go can amend the Public Elections Act, where some of the clauses then they inside the Constitution. Even if we amend it, we approve them, then still na nullity until we amend the Constitution. So we tell them, una can with the Constitution first, now we can amend the Constitution. So they mean get the constitutional instruments where then go amend the Constitution. But waiting first they lay na the boundary delimitation. Because according to them, they don't do their own census.
Waiting at this boundary delimitation. Let we fumble and they understand.
Boundary delimitations, na in you they do after you don't do census. Now you they do for court, who sign at the word, what this, what that, what this, constituency,
so,
this,
that boundary
that.
where they say, yeah, na ya councillor for able for governor. This one councillor. This na member of parliament. This na district. This na city. Okay.
Nine. Because they don't do census, so then say that all data will be get the current ward, then the current constituencies they will get. They say enough value again. Then they can do their own constituency. Then they can do their own ward. But before you do boundary delimitation, parliament for approval. And where parliament they approve and a 2/3 majority of parliament and they approve. So not a simple majority they approve the delimitation. So where they go lay today, the delimitation, the word delimitation, where they go lay today, now we say, now we leaders say, well, una don't lay, but it get procedure. Before they lay, then for gazette them.
And the Gazette now 21 days.
Yeah, then the Gazette are in fact 2 term. 2 Gazette. The
Tell me
first
about
Gazette and
the process, two term. And each of them are 21 days.
yes.
Tell me about them.
Then the Gazette, the first one, after 9 days, then go with the second Gazette. So what thing be happen, then I want no more than Gazette. They not mean Gazette, the second Gazette. And you know they lay any document where you know Gazette properly. Because the Gazette in the public, they know say, hey, this document is out. This document is this document is this.
And during that same way then they Gazette from the public printer, if any member of the public gets issue with them, if for example Putuna when a member of Parliament.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Now that make them the get time where they Gazette and before they take on a Parliament. So they not Gazette the second one. So we leader now, Chernoh Maju Bah, Honorable, in your argument now that if they're not Gazette and they're not for Liam. If they're not Gazette and they're not for Liam a Parliament. It's on procedural, it's not constitutional. So then self say how this done a mistake they make for the second Gazette, law allow they let the Liam. Now Honorable Chernoh Maju Bah say no. He said we cannot circumvent the law. It's me I believe in the law and the law I stand for.
That we will not for bypass the law, now you mean?
No. Yes, yes, we not for bypass the law.
Okay.
So not do one, not do two. You know, later on they argue. You know, then they empower style now. They be one use force for law and call police them. You know, police then come flop, call them bobo them and they're around. But later, now they say, okay, because they not meet to the constitutional requirements, Speaker say, you know, advice for let the law. So when
and then the one una, I agree the leader of government business be the one una. He say una need for do things them according to the law. If not that, the law will take in full course, especially like the term where they may take oath. I don't know if not the term where them policemen them be beat some of una.
Yes, of course. That's the way them policemen them go between at the well.
So where it talk that word, they una feel another una feel
exactly. Yeah, now the way them can want to go and then they provoke we on waiting them don't do way bad. You see?
Follow na vex na kumuna do.
Yeah, follow vex.
But,
so what's happen?
Wait, I recant to you. Bible like out to you type it. Bible this basically the question why they can ask Bible honorable. This not for you, but I dey count Bible inside because I need for get Bible in everything. People in the talk now the comment section say, especially with the thing will happen, they need for give una some of the honorable member of parliament and some BT let una wake up because this not the time una for really wake up. Bible everything wake up of this.
Well, I think say just like waiting the honorable mention a similar word myself the mention where some of them behaviors they are where this government did not progress behaviors them, you know, because as a government we want peace and a government we want to make the country go before. If even on our campus on our own bad laws them, it don't mean say on for go bring people away not concerned now the well of parliament just for come obstruct the thing we're supposed to go on at the place. And if then they go on and do them things there, Alpha Side will be already don't tell we waiting at the plans and the aims and objectives of this what is it, Mr. Sorry, what do you call him? Mr. Kiateka Bio. And
all right.
Things are good behavior.
Go ahead. All right, it's like say you line don't begin they make you the sneeze small. Honorable, I can wait to inside back. So now una dip on this thing here, so especially with regards to this constitutional instrument, where before they change something them, you know, inside before they pass this public elections bill, something in there where it contradicts waiting there inside the constitution. So now the instruments here, the last step will be don't try for explain them. Now the instruments here so them for go through the normal process for let them change some of them things there. So well, according to you, this government under the leader and the speaker, the leader of government business and the speaker, not be actually one for do that. They then been begged for let the instruments will be passed, let them learn, so then go get away with them. So now they're not able to get away with them, and they don't adjourn the parliament to the 12th of July, right?
Yes, next week Tuesday.
So tell me now, even if they if they come back the 12, from now to the 12, you're not still reach the 21 days yet.
Well, according to them, they say they been done publish them. Though we know ever see them, they say they be done publish them. But it possible say then go them back data. It possible. You need doubt anything. You say.
And when I know no way one can check that for say yes, they don't publish or not.
Anyway, if they don't publish and they're supposed for serve we. Anything we them publish, them for go give in a parliament, but they're not being given. But then say they've been done publish them.
The people of the country, for example, get serious interest in the issue of this public elections bill, where na irresponsible for how them for the whole election inside the country. Then get serious concern and then get serious interest. Like everybody so far, one for know how it end. Plenty people they say, una no need for agree. Na so no more easy.
Well, Parliament na voting. Parliament na voting. Basically, SLPP be intentional where they remove 10 of the members of Parliament and replace them with 10 of their own members of Parliament. Then do them by willful for ensure say then cripple with voting capacity in a Parliament. And Parliament, if you not win vote, you not win vote. If you win vote, you win vote. You say so most of them constitutional instruments then the way then they go live for change the constitution. Now 2/3 majority. And SLPP know they able get 2/3 majority. I like them get all the parliament chief them, then get all C4C, then get all NGC, then still need APC members for let them get 2/3 majority.
For this particular bill?
Yes. The one, no, not to the bill.
The instrument.
The instrument, the constitutional instruments where they were amended.
So without una no agree for that constitutional instrument, the public election bill, tell me what thing will be in faith.
Well, you get some clauses then at the public election bill, we not to constitution and they. We na the job fine-tuning been done the 2012, sorry. And anything we did na the public election bill, na simple majority na they vote for and become a bill. Na simple majority na they vote for. One thing we they want to do, now that then get section law say clause because we pass bill into act it na clause they call her. Clause 24(1). It show wait you forget for let they register you as voter.
Okay.
It should say you forget either birth certificate or you get a naturalization certificate or you get any statutory document where they ascertain your place of birth, or you get the testimony of a stakeholder. Anybody when a big person can say yes, asabi this person. You no get document to bonaya ide, asabi and say naya ide. Or then get the NIN number, the national identification number, or you get any other relevant document where you go prove say Nayanda ID and you get right for be registered.
But even then thing where you don't identify, so if you don't say they're not too much obstacle for make let somebody no vote because they go get for use the same old pattern for let somebody identify you or any other thing for let you vote.
Exactly.
So what are the biggest thing where you feel say people really concerned about? Where make them they say una no need for grief for let them pass this bill.
Well, one, the NIN then go mix them back na the register. The voter register, they mix NIN as one of the requirements there. And if it then at the register and not so compulsory, it means say una go register somehow we no get NIN safe. So it go left blank na the register. So the first challenge we will get forget we will go into committee stage. Now for ensure say them pull that NIN na the register. And no get no place na the register because not so by force. But now go now to the contending issues them. One, the one car with the PR system. The one car with the PR system.
Remember say proportional representation.
Yes. Remember say SLPP don't do according to them, they don't do census. So this census, then go take all the population, they send on their own side them. So there be one do boundary delimitation for show how many constituencies then they na the various districts them. But for let you do that boundary delimitation, they focus with constitutional instrument for approve na parliament. we get for need 2/3 majority. So they're not
that
able to get
2/3 majority. Did that include Una get for be part of the votes? Not even the C4C Parliament chief and SLPP can get that.
Yes.
So in any way, they need Una for make them go past that one day.
Yes. So in any way, they no say they know they get 2/3.
So they're not able to question. What about if Una work out the same way, then they try for pass this? That would mean say they will succeed for pass them in Una absence.
For pass waiting.
They for change this this for this proportional representation. This instrument what they talk about so.
And they can't. No, we know they work out too. Work out no they now dictionary.
They're not option for one again.
No, if not bit let them between inside they know.
Okay.
But we know they work out. So what do we do now for ensure say, you know, we usab in the gist now.
You basically they try for talk about the system. I wanna not go work out. Waiting the one for come out with, you know, because they don't inflate the number na the area.
Yes. So there be one do boundary delimitation for send high constituencies na their own strongholds and send low constituencies na the opposition and stronghold. But they not go get right for do boundary delimitation if they not go with the constitutional instruments where they give them the right. And that instrument they for let them learn now 2/3 majority votes they need from parliament and they not get them. So they not go ever able for do boundary delimitation. So what thing they want to do now the PR system now they want count because they not able to do boundary delimitation. Now the PR system they want count. And how the PR system dey, like for district, let's say Poloko district where me come up, we get 10 constituencies na Poloko district. So waiting they happen, all the political parties the way they contest na the election, they send 10 names to NEC. And the names then they send them by matter of priority, whether they first, whether they second, whether they third, whether they fourth, whether they fifth.
The party no for prioritize the names then.
Yes. And for each name, then they send other person. For each name, then they send other person. So for one party, they send reach 20 names. Why make them they send other person? If the substantive person die, they need to do by election again. Now that other person, now they taking seat.
But wait, other person, since you reach to that point, other person go say a good thing because that's going to save the country from plenty money for the handle them by election.
I will explain why I don't go determine whether a good or a bad. So now, all the parties they send 10 names. Now assume say APC send 10 names. The first person where they na APC list na Lonsari come up. The second person na Potloko come out central. Then the first person where they na SLPP list instead na Lonsari come up. I don't know if he gets me. The second person instead na Potloko come out according to SLPP the list too. NGC said the first person na Lonsari come up. So if they do the election, then they count the number of valid votes. The law assumes say the number of valid votes na 10,000 valid votes 90. So if APC pulls 6,000, it shows say straight APC don't get 6 seats. How then they shape these 6 seats? Then they begin from Uda the party send 1, 9 they get, Uda they send 2, 9 they get, Uda they send 3, Uda they send 4, say Uda reach 6, Uda they 7 in a gonna parliament. Because in party not able to secure 7 seats in the district. So if possible say then they send your name, you know they go na parliament. So the next 3, law assume say SLPP pool 3,000. So it means say SLPP get 3 seats. So the seats now by the priority, Uda SLPP send first, Uda is send second, Uda is send third. So now if all them people and they don't get their seats, remember make assumption say if Uda APC send na from 1 na from Lonsari, Uda SLPP send 1 na from Lonsari. It shows say you they get 2 honorable inside Lonsari. Then so if they been send the one from Lunge 7, or they send the one from other side 8, the one from Lunge now know they get MP. Lonsari go get 2. One from APC, one from NGC, then one from SLPP, because now they name they first, then Lunge now no go get MP. The other places they now no go get MP. So with the proportional representation, if they make MP then go cluster in one place, the other places then they will not represented in the parliament. With the proportional representation, if they make independent, no, they stand again as member of parliament. Because now for you party nine and they vote for.
So like me, I don't believe APC, I don't believe SLPP. I want can't map, like represent the people. I don't get a right again.
No, you need stand. You need stand. With the proportional representation, not all the people again they vote for who that they want. Now the party nine they send the list. The party nine they prepare the list for Senam. And when the party send the list, law assume say the way they Lunsari na name the force. The me way they Kafubulom na me name the 8. Just for assumption's sake. Then when they go na the parliament box, the way they Lunsari, in as much as 9 day force, in people they don't want them, they not vote for the party na parliament. Because they don't want the way them pull it from Lunsari. So they decide say for parliament to not vote for APC, to not vote for the party. Then for me now when me name the 8, me people learn a Kafubulom, then so like me, and then say let they all go vote for me na parliament because of me. Let them go vote na parliament because of me. Where all the results come out, even the way they Lunsari where they not vote for because na in name they force, all me votes they were put na me area, then they transfer Antora. Na in they go na parliament. Me no they go na parliament. Because of the sequence where they say now, and because of the way me name the. And this, the people not they get say, some people they don't try this system, it no work. Because people they not they sabi the MP stuff. Assuming Kafubulo will not get MP, then the MP where they na Lunsari. When you go they get time for go Kafubulo. When you go get time for go now with your area. So this system, na system where don't fail, now make them carry with the constituency system, the single member, the one member constituency system. Now make them carry it up. So then plan for pass now the public elections bill. For long
if I can remember fine, Tijan Kaba in term, he used down the one term, right? And then change them to constituency.
Why Tijan Kaba be use them? Now because they not being do census it.
And that time the country not being get peace everywhere.
We just come on our war. So the limitations they not mean they will not mean get constituency, we not mean get nothing. In fact, now make them go the constitutional instruments for amend section 38(2).
All right. So let we go back to what happened at Parliament. But before I ask you, let I ask Bible, you get anything we ask? You might please.
Before I say anything, I still want to encourage your family members them for continue for increase the like for we. The one that we not like it, I mean, the one that we don't like, no need not again for make you church that button day. But you will not like it, please you for do for we now because we get 996. When you watch now YouTube, we only get 370 likes, which you know encouraging at all towards the number where they watch.
And
so far, so good.
To Facebook, we get 807. We only get 403 reactions. So please help we share the program and hit for we the reaction button. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for all our views, our comments, and our shares. Give a thumbs up. We'll move on.
All right. I just want for ask Mr. Honorable, we want for make this country go before we happy with our action we're gonna take today, and so many people also the same comments say they're really happy for the action we're gonna take today because now this they expect to not do from the one, but it will never too late to be a king, not any kingdom. Yeah. Now they don't adjourn this sitting. Where una be get for good debate for this particular instrument and this law where they want for pass. I really want for ask because they mention a threatening remarks where already you don't begin to clear where they say that they use the law, the force, meaning the police them for brutalizing again inside this particular debate una get for go sit down. But you don't clear say this time around. Una know they run again. If they want me to kill una no more. Unlike that side, una really don't ready for stand for we vote una for go represent we. But upon all this intimidation, upon all them talks there, because to me by Bure, as waiting as see and waiting you say don't come and clear to the people them now. Rebel acts, na Kamajo acts, na Togri acts. No need no they for make them people go bring other people them for can't disturb the peace of the country, because if they can't do that one day inside the well of Parliament, they can't disturb the peace of the country. Waiting now understand as soon as get for come back for can sit down for this same issue. You feel say you and your company go still stand on a point them on stand on so for make una prove una self right to the people of Sierra Leone say una don't really ready as we run down to 2023 for stand against all them bad things already happen. So with the people of Sierra Leone, they able to enjoy this country?
Not so now we ready. We always been on the proof for be very critical of bad laws. We then go with the statutory instrument for the census. We make some ala na Parliament because they don't begin the census before they go with statutory instrument. But good thing the way they don't do, and they will not get easy with them. So not so the first instant this where we prove wait till we do so. And me want to assure everybody say nothing they change with position. The position remains unshaky, it remains the same. We the first they let them respect the law. Because they don't use for do things there without any regard to the law. So we the first they let them respect the law. And that is just what we did today in the Parliament.
Okay, la pollude. Now we find out say the thing we have been the fight for, we have been the fear, say we are not safe, we are not feel secure, we are feel threatened. At the end of the day, we hear say Honorable Alusen Alu Conte, they end up for Stoneham na aid, right?
Waiting be frustrating. Where I post this morning say we not feel secured, we feel threatened by the presence of thugs. Some people let me say, hey, na gimmicks, hey, na formula, hey, na style, na pattern. Not until we then go damage Honorable Alusen Alu Conte. Now stone the person send para. Outside and send the stone para, now they go unconscious if for them collapse. Passway will rush up, na try tram. Na cannot force we want go later, now we go na try tram.
Okay, so if you don't reach to that point, we get two things where we the two activities before ever we allow you for go, and also you don't tire. Number one, exactly. we want for play this thing will happen just after we then stone them, waiting exactly we see from a video, and then number two, we want for take few calls them. I don't know if you're okay for that.
Okay.
Yes, just
because
few.
I get for the 98.1 a morning.
Morning. So we'll get the time, and then we go just by that time day. Yes. We want for use 3 minutes for play, waiting happen na Parliament. Okay. You react to that day. Then we take 10 calls only at 2 minutes each. I don't know what you think.
10?
Okay. Yes, 10 at 1 minute. No, we'll make a 1 minute. 10, 1 minute. Okay. So we'll get different views. Okay. So first of all, let me listen to this thing will be happen at Parliament after we then stone now.
Yes. Today's sitting. SLPP came with some talks, and now they don't stone one of Honorable Member of Parliament, Honorable Alu, where they consensus 1 to 5, and now the ambulance just come pick them up or go with them now hospital. And phone them, then take the phone them, then stone them, then fix their head. And now the ambulance don't come in. Take them. That's what happened today. I don't think this is the right do things. This is not democracy. We are in Parliament City and get a program with them, how it talks them, can disrupt the city and also can cause mayhem. This is an Honorable Alu and also go to hospital because they stone them and then thief all the phones and then take care of everything. So the family like this happen, and I don't think say we the members of Parliament deserve them kind here because this total democracy.
We don't hear that one day. Nothing this way we see after we then stone and way ambulance come and go time. But we find out say the posse will be stone and police then be end up for Olam. How we plan for follow the case?
Well, they say they go with an central. So tomorrow we say they go central law Russia.
But normally we know say when it comes to SLPP they not can normally get case.
No, una suicide and go broke ballot box. Then pick them the video, then sabi the all. Then call anybody.
And this one,
They all
we
anybody.
see the face. The next video one will play today. We see the face. The police they all on board in case they say they're not able to see. Like waiting and talk about it on Kolili. The neck post where they say they not see him.
Well, we prepare for that day, but we they go with the form a delegation tomorrow. We they go for see the post we do the we commit the crime.
Okay. If you say so, we reach to this point. Let's just take 1 minute per call. So when you call, make sure say you reduce the volume of your sets, and then what you do, you go straight to the point. If you come with negative feedback, sorry, we know they get patient with you, but we cut the call because honorable long tire. We very sorry, la beg in advance. Yeah, because I know say people will for take offense. But that's not the rule. Make sure say with the call, you go straight to the point. You name and who say the call from. We start with this very first caller. You name and who say the call from. Please, you get 1 minute.
One of the strong people that will stand for Salon in better one, and God go reward the generation.
Amen.
One thing where they happen at this week country, I really appreciate when I really get courage for all waiting they happen at Parliamentary because it's not really easy. People will not know now then can one blame una. But a lot of intimidation and things the way they happen. The only thing I would just tell you, just keep on doing the good work where they do. One day your name go there in the history of a country as one of the best MP the way Salundo ever produced.
All
God
right.
bless
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We go to another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and inside the call. So please, you get 1 minute.
Good evening. Me, I'm honorable maker for can say thank you to because he's my brother from Lungi.
Wow.
But let God continue for bless one and type them. I don't know waiting at the fate of Femi and Dr. Bright. Let God continue for secure now. And there is no way then people are need for go. I just forward one audio and some pictures then where then guy they threaten. They say the mistake will do for let mother win power. Then go do all kind way for let them come back in power. The guy he even mentioned about the mommy where them put a prison how them go lock and they for 2 years. Some of una a lot. So then determine una self not for take a lie. The mistake una we do, thank God.
All right.
Una the correct and now.
Thank
I
you
can ask
very
for
much,
permission if I can get your number. I'm an Eagle aviation worker before. You
Okay,
know now.
okay.
I don't need for calling it.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
brother.
yes,
You don't
yes,
need time.
yes,
We'll go to another call.
Pierre go give me number.
All right, I will do that when you get to we back. Welcome to the show. Your name inside the call from. Please, you get 1 minute for making point.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, we tell we honorable and tell we honorable and thank you. Let Allah guide and protect them.
Amen.
Really, they mean well for this country. So now, as for me, I really want let them try for engage the international community, and also if you then see say me on suggestion, if you then see say power pass this bill. I don't know. Let them give the power MPs that the parliament so that the international community go intervene.
Are you kidding me?
Suggestion,
you know what he talks so? They're not going to do that. I swear they're not do that. Let them not try and say for big there. No, they're not going to left down. They don't talk and say.
Let the international community pay attention.
They don't talk and say they're not going to do that this time around. So then go stay in a parliament and they make sure they pass the law.
Well, let them write the letter. Waiting to make normal. Let international community know waiting they go on so now that they meet after.
All right, thank you, Saigo. You answered that question. Thank you.
Because no say them people that they always care about the international community for satisfy the international community.
Thank you. Let's go to other call. We just get 1 minute per call, so we go to another person. Please, the number waiting at the screen. Now, no more you the call. Please. We go to this other call. Okay, this one don't come bypass this one. Very sorry to the one we they under. Welcome to the show. You need to inside the call from. Please, you get 1 minute.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you did live. You get what? 1 minute, please.
Yeah, my name Mamadou. I call from America. I call from Boston.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, now concerning where they go now, we country.
Go ahead, brother. I'll listen to you.
Yeah, it really sad because like the woman that demonstrated yesterday when I been Black Monday, I looked the video that lady with the street right inside the State House, which was very sad. And the woman in Abacha street where they demonstrate peacefully, shop the unlock, the fear crisis, the intimidation of the police. You know, it's too much. And waiting go on today in our Parliament, where they stone the honorable. You know, where ambulance can pick them up. They say they thief in phone there. I mean, then they need for stop. Because we all know the war will come up, you know, and we're not going to let that repeat itself. Right. Because if we repeat it on and give the revenge, it go too much. And if war can master full life, we know, then police there, we know where working can. People that can run after them because now they can intimidate people there. So we don't want that again. Now, one great salute we get.
All right.
So
Thank you very much.
Stop. Then
you
need
time,
for stop.
Sir. Well, I appreciate your call. Thank you. We go to another call. Just 1 minute per call. Welcome to the show. Your name and inside the call from, please. You get 1 minute.
Okay, my brother, Singapore, you do have the body and now my brother. Okay, no, thank you very much for all what they do. We will bring we MPs, medical explain to we all waiting to happen, even though they follow the program them with different platforms. My own take now is we don't say yes. The executive of the day, they always try to push their own things them or their own laws them where they no say will favor them. So we want to make the opposition MPs make them stand resolute, make them stand according to the constitution, make them stand as long as where they stand for procedures, make every law where they want change, every law where they want try for put, make them see, say then go accordingly. All so right. That tomorrow we not go cancel this same
Thank
issue
you very
again.
much, my brother. All right, we get 4 more calls. Welcome to the show. Your name and inside the call phone, please. You get 1 minute. Welcome to the show.
Good evening.
How are you? You get 1 minute for make your point, please. Your name and inside the call phone.
Yeah, I call for Riyadh. I greet Honorable Abdul Kabo.
All right.
I'm glad you see they do. Really, now promising leader. Let God make no more. Let the spirit of disappointment no company because I have problem our country. Yes, although they supposed to do fine, they start for do fine. At the end of the day, the spirit of disappointment company. Okay. But we pray God let now. I'm a promising leader and they have Kabo.
All right.
I'm a leader and they we can munguna abisi ambe atimami awana bushikia. But me na me honorable lande. I'm a call from Bunguna.
Thank you very
much.
Thank you.
Parliament.
All right. Intel don't tell you thank you. He appreciates you. But I like your profile picture.
Thank you. Yeah. Not lucky most of my
no, sorry. I just say I like your profile. Thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome to the show. Your name on the side the call for, please. You get 1 minute. You get 1 minute. You already it's 10 seconds. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Thank you very much that I call from the UK. I want to tell the Honorable plenty thank you for his hard work.
Okay.
And so I just my advice for Anna for let them keep on, let them not relent and how we don't see and so let this particular honorable. I remember in argument with Lima, he show outstanding understanding of what he do. I remember that particular moment the way Lima. So we want people like this. We pray for them. Let keep on, let God guide them, protect her. And let keep on. Right. Don't look backward. Go forward. And for this we country.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, we get 3 last call. Welcome to the show. Your name inside the call phone, please. Yes, you did live now. Your name inside the call phone, please.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
We do fine by God in power. You safe?
I tell you, thank you for this wonderful program. And I also tell you, Honorable, thank you for the courage we self get. You know, This is not a surprise thing, at least, because like some of who in this salon, we know with him in the go on during the first survey, they may go impose the Speaker of Parliament. From that day, we don't know see this particular regime we come. A regime we always the one for the first day we for do anything they feel for do.
Okay.
So we're glad for the honorable for the courage we get. At least Allah see them through and what then they do.
Right.
At least they get.
Thank you. We get 2 more calls.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the show. Your name and inside the call from, please. You get 1 minute. You did live now. You did 10 seconds. Your name and inside the call from, please. Sorry, I know say you don't suffer for call, but I don't know if you know the listening to we. Welcome to the show. Your name and inside the call from, please. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, man, how now they do?
We did do fine. Go ahead. You get 1 minute, please. Inside the call from, please.
Yeah, they call from US. I just want to tell the honorable thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're really proud of Una and Una no relent.
Okay.
And anytime I see him, you know, it's like I did see me brother-in-law because me say me wife na kafu bulo me commerce. But we're really proud of Una. We're happy for the way Una take UAT session today.
Mm-hmm.
Let God protect Una another place today.
All right.
Nah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, this could be the last call. Let me see. Small one or big one? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's a small fish.
Okay, your name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, they call from Holland.
Right.
I want to talk to Mr. Kambu about. I really appreciate when a couple of Mr. Komo and a small fish to talk to our show.
Okay.
And like what we talk then this year, say low clean the prison, then go phone me low clean the prison, then and soon as you what's happening this year. So Mr. Kambu, I see there so today we say I know one we if we God get for me kuna cancel power alone, should we say. Una no get for to get to that same prison and day. So one una promise uba. How una get for can do with this prison system? Now that's my question.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your contribution. We'll take one last one. We will actually be the bonus call for today. Welcome to the show. Your name inside the call from, please, Sister Admin.
Hello, hi. This is my Sister Admin. Mr. Honorable, thank you so much for coming. We just want to applaud you and your team members for letting us know say we appreciate for what you do. We know say una life and then at the line, but una not relent, please. If una left, una relent, we don't suffer now. Una no more we able, but we people and they into a big problem. Please, my question to you here is, waiting unaga for do for Mami Cole, and secondly, the woman they were they arrest yesterday, waiting una don't plan for them for make them release them. We also see the people then the thugs them, me say we go call them thugs, the rebels and thugs they will run away today, we go cause the havoc. We see where then they release them, where the police officer then they left them make them go. So you the talk say tomorrow when they go there for go see if you did it, and but I can tell you say it's a void because I saw 2 guys them they run and people them they alert say look then they go look then they
the
go.
one be even
so
hold something I earn. It be even hold something I earn.
Yes, he hold something I earn in the run. Yes, and Mr. Sedo I mark in face. So I just want to know what I got for do with Mommy Cole and Mr. Bright, the woman they were they arrest that mommy where them beat where them bossing it, and that lady in a state house where them go beat inside state house where them talk to the woman in go there, which of course I then care the woman go. We need una for make una take action for them people. They must be released. Do ya na beg with the beg. We want una put una foot them down, una get una leather belts they ready, una tie una oja them because na una no more we able pipe. Una let we una fail we down, then we are done, we are finished. And I thank you so much. Let God protect una, let God guide una. Any form of intimidation, bad things they wouldn't count for in our parliament. Let God make them not succeed. The hour where they send, let God make the hour go back to them. Any hole where they dig, let God make sure say that whole day, that darkness they don't go turn sleep put for that whole day, and God go cover them for una by the grace of God. Because we don't tire. We need peace now. We need happiness, and we cover una with the blood of Jesus. We cover una with Allah in grace and Allah in power. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you, Sister Admin. Well, yes, Honorable, go ahead.
Yes, the first person we call, he asked everything at the fate of Femi Claudius Cole and Dr. Dennis Bright. And even this last person, the same concern I didn't get. Well, basically, we we send people and the leader of parliament go there, for go see them and for go talk. But minus in visits there, we don't contact all the international community. We don't tell them, say not commit no crime, then just go arrest an house for the protest we not even happen it, then go arrest an house. So we want assure una say we go be in tune with the international community for let them pressure the one they have for let them left because we are very stubborn people that we deal with, very trangaris people left. And also somebody asked say why we not go tell the international community for waiting they happen soon at parliament. Before all these debates, we form ourselves into a group of 30. That 30 then have be a mixture of MPs from C4C, MPs from NGC, then MPs from APC. Now be a mixture of we all. We come together, we say, Lord, we go drop letters to the international community. And the letters that will go drop in contain most of our concerns that will raise, so they know. Somebody commend me and say the friendly I not get the spirit of disappointment. Me say the prayer I not get her, because we stand with grounds, regardless of the intimidation, regardless of all everything they do, we still choose for builder or be. Me, I don't sleep in a cell with common criminals. They don't lock me in a cell. For committing no crime, they lock me in a cell. But they've been feel say way they lock me in a cell, where I go parliament and not go talk again. Because the police will arrest me, now then they tell me. They say you go ensure say you keep quiet in a parliament. But they not be no saying that the worst way I come up. Because at that time they are begin to talk more in a parliament. So no level of intimidation, not the way they move with. Because we don't take, we stick by and they go on. Somebody commend we say, Lord, keep the hard work. I want to tell the person thank you. Then somebody asks waiting at the prison conditions then. Of course, we know say we keep prison conditions then deplorable. We know say them deplorable. But again, canapa we go see what we do about that. Then somebody say we not for relent. I want to assure the person. Say we not go relent. And few of my Lunge brothers then call me, then comment the work they do, and then say them very proud of the work they do. I want to tell them say I appreciate them, and I want to tell them say nothing the way they change we. Even if not for let them take me, then go lock me up at them by road, we're ready for.
All right, the program we're watching right now, this now we had on YouTube and Facebook, 993 watching on YouTube. Thank you very much. When I hit the like button and give it 600 likes, thank you very much. On Facebook, we get, let me see, we get 720 with the watching right now on Facebook. Thank you very much. We appreciate you now. Please, when I hit for with the reaction button. Honorable, come back. Yes, Honorable.
So basically, now all the questions then and the way I get for response to. And I want to assure the people and say, nothing not the move we, nothing not the shake we. No level of intimidation, not the will go free. We're ready for take on, let the right thing happen at this country. And we're ready for force this government, let them do the correct thing. Not to the law them for taking at the hand all so right. Far.
I'm not going to ask you any further question again, except if you want for left a word way you can go, because you really don't have the say and you face all things. And exactly. I would like for see you in that kind of mood tomorrow morning for take on the issue strongly. So I'm not going to ask you a question. I will let you for saying it to you and for saying that you just take your exit. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
I just want to say thank you. And I want to say anytime we need me are available. We get also Honorable AKK, we instead they do the same thing where they do so. Mm-hmm. Anytime we need we want no more parliament. Anytime we get controversial issues in parliament, we want clear. We available at any time, even in the shortest of notices. We they come on board for enlighten with people as to waiting they happen.
So Mr. Ella just tell you thank you because this one a real short notice. I was thinking waiting for do, and you be really tired, you, but you try your best. But by the way, I'm not going to ask you a question. How honorable in health now? Because you just come on hospital.
Yes, I just come out to mm-hmm. And basically it improves small because the tell them stone it not mean they talk. He unconscious. It not be sabi safe. Now they tell me say no sabi safe usai le don. Say no be no safe usai le don. He say it not be even no safe say them put her inside ambulance for go left up. He say not be even no. Now I tell her and say well, because now me and they talk, I just left her before them stone her. Now I tell her and say well, in a Goliath. Now we big now make them stone her.
So now the shield for you.
Yeah. So I tell her, I say, welcome. I say, let's say they ready back for gonna sell. Because me don't gonna sell, I don't sleep with common criminals in a very small cell. You know, I don't sleep with common criminals. These are the prices they're all ready for pay for democracy.
But Honorable, this issue of Femi, not of Femi and Dennis Bright, no more doctor, but we get other women them. When they as well look into their cases then because we find out they always the left day. We get them people them from Lone Star, now then in a pattern about night.
Only one day with the old, with the ensure say we look into the matter. With the ensure say they left everybody, nobody know they left there. You see, the government they make things very difficult for themselves. Why they know they allow people them for express their dissatisfaction? Why they know they allow people them for peacefully protest? Why they know they allow people like old banner then on one side express waiting at the dissatisfaction?
They say then they allow people, but they need them for go through the right channel.
They don't ever give anybody allowance. They don't ever give anybody.
They not say the one for do that. Then give now.
No. They don't ever give person clearance. Nobody they know they give clearance.
Because it's like I be understand. Say I just say call una for go na, but una say no.
They give clearance.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
Remember the woman there. The woman there with the old. One of the videos then the woman there with the old. Then go meet the woman then. The day for the protest too. Then they say una kalo go na central. They go give una clearance. The woman then say follow there. We see them go brana police then na lock na cell then go lock there.
When aware of the one way then go beat now and cause serious one inside status.
Yes. We are aware.
And when I take up that issue there as well, because for me, I say then cost the flag, then cost the coat of arms, and inside the president in office now status now the most disadvantaged thing and would ever see or embarrassing thing than they.
Yeah, then they disrespect to the office. And disrespect to the office.
And this now the same people and the hungry line we been there na state lodge again.
Yeah, with them in the dance, with them lie say they been done waiting by suspended or them don't take action. Yeah. The old lady.
And even talks let them get and the woman let them cry and go some side.
Yes.
Anyway, when I get the video, we no need for talk about them plenty. Thank you very much. We look forward for everything will be on our action them. We appreciate you. Enjoy your net. Make sure say you get a very good rest.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, in him now, Honorable Abdul Kagbo. We actually been the talk to with regards the issue of this thing will happen today na the House of Parliament. Thank you very much. We appreciate you come one at the program. Thank you so much. Well, by the way, you don't hear waiting Honorable don't say you don't get your own part and everything.
Well, I think say now the right thing where they happen or the right thing where happen now in the Honorable don't come and clarify to we and the people where they listen to this program. And then waiting I would like for tell we the citizens them this fight not only the honorable members them no more get for stand against this fight. This fight now we all fight because this is not a fight about SLPP but now a fight this where we all fight for redeem this country from the bondage where this particular group of thugs where now the power talks them don't come put this country into. Because all of their action, no, they show say they're not decent politicians, them, the action where that they bring to we just they show say they want for be waiting for just command people on the things them where they want, for be dictator for things them where they want, and for seize advantage from people them. So everybody they become panic for make nobody not able to talk or for make nobody not able to make a move for any changes we cry for. So I just encourage people and for say this all where this government they do, then they do one for panic me and you. And if me and you take this panic, we all decide to take the back seat. Definitely make no mistake. This country they turn to one party state because when you look at the things them where they go on towards this misdirection, now the mission that one the way bio depan right now. It makes sure for mob everybody so everybody becomes soft so then they're able to execute their duty where they want to do the mission where they come for then they're able to achieve them. And mind you, somebody like Alpha Saidu, we don't reveal their secrets there for we, but we undirect them. You know, Salon man or Salon woman, we let for look at something we get from one we until we reach at that point now they tell we they begin cry. Sometimes I can use the word say most of we just too coward things them up for stand for before that they can't turn again at throat for we will allow them to
All
when they
and
don't
day,
mature.
Tipini, tap and day. If you
Tap
just
and
join
day.
me for the very first time, this type program we had 90% of what we will talk about get for do with the things that way most people consider say the government they do we no right. 10% get for do with the opposition and any other business. The reason why we go for the government because now then in a position of trust 90%. The reason why we hit the opposition now because 10% then they in the government of in the waiting. We don't care who's here whether 2023 or whatever, but then they government in the waiting. So we get for make sure say we straight them up for meet up where they go come because as far as we're concerned now how do you call them for the Linda if not to APC now SLPP for now until the mentality change. So that is it. So if you get interest, not forget for subscribe to we channel them. Interesting. The Facebook we don't get a subscription button. Yeah, wait that one then for lay you able for battery in terms of the good work we do. On YouTube, we get a super chat, super sticker. You appreciate the work we do, just go to the super sticker and super chat and prove and pay for we say yes, you appreciate the work we do. On our support ke able for make let we move from one point to another. And one other very important thing, we know they cost you anything. You likes on YouTube, for example, we get like 888, we don't reach to 1,000 just now. We get 888 with the watch you right now. Only get 485. Please, you will not like the program yet. I mean, you will not touch them yet. Just like for we the program on YouTube and Facebook, like the program, and then you follow we as well. In fact, subscribe to we as well. Now, Facebook, and then you will get a badge anytime where you the comments na Facebook, you they stand out, and of course, priority will day towards you for let we watch for you and call your name first inside the program with your comments. So we appreciate you now so much. Bible, on mute, on pause, move.
Well, of course, I think that will be my last word for today because of time. We say don't tire we for go rest. As me brother block me because we say I don't run down the hills so I go so say go reach at the bridge. But I reserve some of them because we get for come back every day and then for notice soon about then things shall really happen. Until we meet again tomorrow another beautiful, wonderful edition of Let We Blow We Mind.
Oh, yeah.
The truth we get for saying, and no matter what, the truth you get for saying, try save the future, the truth you get for saying, and no matter what, the truth you get for saying, come blow your mind. Not forget say tomorrow now Wednesday, a beautiful day where they bring you the time, everything for make yourself come to the platform for can talk waiting you feel, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Not only waiting with the put on the screen for you, but things them we get for do but Mama Saloon, where we sit down inside this family house and call. We had me now by Break Black from the north until we meet now that section tomorrow. I love you all, una stay blessed. One Saloon.
3 p.m. Salon time. You get the time. Is it today? Just one and 1 minute. So tomorrow we will continue with the discussion. You not get the opportunity today. You will get the opportunity tomorrow for call we and tell you what you yourself think about the issue. So 3 p.m. Salon time. Now we will come on this channel. Now YouTube and Facebook. So join we. Let we talk about what in the happen inside the country where you know like especially the issue will happen today. Inside the House of Parliament. Parliament Bulat. Anyway, my name is Sembepe, the freedom fighter. Thank you very much for you come and like, comment, share, and just come and view. We appreciate everything we do to we. You tell we word, we appreciate you. You're not part of we. You praise we. In fact, we not like that they praise we self. You where they come in Lambas, we love you so much, okay? You where now family members that you know what we're capable of doing. Keep on the good work, yeah? On behalf of the team, Sister Admin and the rest of the team, he said, you know, you always left for one go. The We Had organization, we want for tell Una plenty thank you. By the way, We Had organization, we still there in the formation stage. And this one not get anything for do with politics. It only get for do with charity, helping people. we're not there no more for just talk about politics. And interestingly, it's totally different from this. We're not just a moth we can just come and talk about certain things then. But you get people then where then they not the organization and not to the politics then get interest pan. Now, how we for help people them? That is why then get standing. So one for tell on all thank you. Somebody be they ask waiting at the update with Stephen. Bible, I think we need to talk about that in the small bit.
Well, before we left, we just want to make people know say Stephen, in case he's still in our yard, and we and Una we don't give this donation. We give this donation for make we all see Stephen in well body, and we say they follow for make Stephen able get the proper side where we say we spend this money. I mean, we say we able to pay an hospital. We say we able to pay this money where we bring Stephen at this platform back. Where una we give them 1 million to 2 million there, they say una money not go in vain. So we follow and we still push. And for you where they watch, no say we there for talk about politics, but just like what my brother tell you, the organization in there for see what people them where they suffer, where they in need. Well, normally, whenever we family members, they support some of them people that now sick you sick, it don't mean say when they take like up for the give now you answer well, yeah, now this we family members them give you. What about if you not go use them for waiting with family members them give them for? So waiting always we they do, if now sick you sick, we they make sure for go to that hospital, where they for go menu and do all necessary payments. The change where they left, we they give them back. Thank God now all of receipts we they deal with. Anything we do, they get receipt. That's not the reason una they see whenever somebody give 50 euros, we they write on a book, we they announce them now because other person in corner where they take all the way to keep talk and put them. For what to make, we the done day, we no want bad name from nobody because with credibility, it comes first. Somebody in business, not the same way. And we not the allowed on it. So far so good. Stephen, as the medication they go on, now so they call the update.
So but the thing now, we've been get a challenge with Stephen. You know, in the initial stage, we feel say everything okay. We don't try our best for make sure say things them come to eye for come. But we get some small challenge with regards how we for pass with them and how for arrange certain things then. You know, but we still do some investigation. Time not in our favor. We actually while Stephen gets well body, but at the same time, we know we just go take with money. If Stephen tell we say this doctor say for paying at this account, we go pay. We not do investigation because waiting we they get the money for now for let Stephen go able for go India, we pay because right now na India with the target. We pay na the hospital. Yeah, not to follow one individual go tell we say, me na this hospital at the Woko, so can't do this thing. Because when we begin for get at this money, we be feel say, Stephen don't get hospital because now that he tell we say, then for go Ghana. But only way we can inside, we only think sober one we know say not also a B. Yeah, so like we don't push and push and push. But in life, when you push, person for happy for push. So we dey still try, but we dey get some challenge. We just want follow una know. But the good thing now for tomorrow Bambai, everything we dey pass with Stephen, we dey put on a record. Everything. If even say Kushe, it dey na record. Now for tomorrow, let's say, hey, na so been say. We just dey say, hey, this now we hard. Play this till we just get this thing straight. Yeah. So that way we dey be very much transparent with Stephen. And make sure say it's transparent with we, but okay, say we left that other area there. We just want follow no say we dey try, but we get some small challenge, yeah, and we dey still continue for try. Well, I think saying that just that we be one follow and know, okay. Well, until we meet again inside another beautiful edition of your program, Blow Your Mind tomorrow 3 p.m. Salon time. One more time, me Nasembe Pierre, the Freedom Fighter. Until we meet again, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Salam alaikum, Ramatulai. What's happened?
Barakatun.
Barakatun.
Don't chop Ajmon.
Hey God. Even when you tell Baba you put more for my uncle, why you thankful? How you like this one? No, Bible I like to.
Yeah.
I don't like your business.
You all go see back, Paulo, don't tell bye-bye.
No, me, I not like you, Bing. I like,
Not try me that side, you know, see me busy body.
I not like you, I not like you. No, be honest.
Barakatu, salam alaikum. Ajimo, I don't chop you.
Hey, God. By the way, you need for take it, we pack and go. I just, now something, now give you opportunity, so now something I defend. Hey, God.
Your uncle and I am Peter.
Shoot. By the way, please, not talk anything. I defend something. Allow me for Fenway to defend. If not that, I'll just... Oh, God. I will just send anything inside juice now.
Supported by your uncle. Go, okay, I take a view.
But the good thing is, me family and they come over and so if you feel say I come over, no way.
They say you have the way pay their own money. Let them use and give their family and party members as pocket money for go out. Hey, Allah.
Oh God. He good. What happened?
Every family members are a disgrace to God.
Oh, okay, fine. I don't see him.
See him no more.
By the way, look me back.
No, I'm not talking again.
Get out of here.
You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.